All of you, welcome back to yet another project video. You're going to build your first ever play to earn blockchain DApp where user can bid and pick a number, and once they will have the number, they will have their amount double. So let me give you a complete walkthrough that what are the feature and functionality we have included in this particular play to earn game, and how the entire transaction will work, and how you can double your money if you guess the right number. When the user will come back to your application, this is what exactly they will see. We have a beautiful interface, we have our header section, we have our wallet, and here we have our main section. So it takes 3 steps to simply bid in this particular game. You can pick a number, place a bid, and if you win, you will get the amount double. So first I'm going to connect my wallet. So let's click on this connect. I'll pick MetaMask and I have to simply select the wallet I want to connect with. So let's click on this connect and I'm connected with the wallet, and you will find that I have the interface where I can pick the number and I can see the complete stat. So we have our header section. You will find the overall stats. So currently this much balance we have in the contract, and total game played by different user is 9, and you will find that we are charging 5% of the amount as a transaction fees for the exchange. So this is the overall stats we have, and you will come back to the main section. So you will find that lucky number game. You will see the minimum bid, this is the maximum bid, and when you will win, we're going to charge 5% as a commission. From here you have to pick a number which you want to place as a bid. So if I can pick 1, I can pick 8, I can pick 10, I can pick 3, any number you can pick. And behind the scene we're going to do the random guessing number with the help of the smart contract, and we're going to match with your bid. If you have the same bid which we'll get from the contract, then you will win and you will have the fund in your wallet address. So you can pick any number. Once you will pick a number, here you will have the amount which you want to spend. So you can go with the minimum. That's the minimum amount you have to pick. This is the half, and this is the maximum value you can pick, but you can adjust the amount. There's no problem. Once you place your bid, once you pick your number, now all you have to do is to simply click on this spin and you're going to perform the transaction. You can see the details is also given. You have to place a bid and it will be double up the amount. Whatever amount you will invest, you will get the double once you will win this. And here we have the advertisement section which we are running about our project and the total number of transactions which user have played. That's all is there. So this is the complete dashboard from where user can perform all the transaction. Now let me perform the transaction and show you how it will work. So right now you can see that I'm connected with this wallet address, which is the user address, because admin has a different interface where he will have other functionality which admin can call. We'll talk about it. So I'm connected with a different account, and now I'm going to simply guess the number. So I'll pick this 3, and right now you will find that this much fund we have. So if I win, I'm going to get the fund from the contract. So I'm picking 3 and I'm going to place a bid. Let's call 1 ETH I want to play. Now click on the spin and it's going to perform the transaction. So here you will find, click on this confirm, and you will find that we have the interface. Now we're going to read the data from the contract which will be generated automatically randomly, and it's going to match with your picking number. If it gets right, you will win and you're going to get the fund. So right now you can see you guessed 3 and the result we got from the contract is 2. So you have lost, and the fund is went to the contract straight away. And you can see if I come back here, the fund is available in the contract, and this fund can be withdrawn by the admin very easily. So if I pick any other number, like if I pick 10, I can pick 1 ETH. You can go with half, and I can click on this spin. Again I'm placing my bid in this particular 10 number which I have picked. So just wait. This is my prediction, and let's see what I will get from the contract. If I win, I'm going to get double of the amount. So just wait. And finally I lost once again, because this time the number is 4 and I picked 10. If I come back here, you can see the amount is went up. If I try to pick another, I'll go with 9, and let's place a bid to 1 and click on this spin, and let's confirm the transaction. And the transaction is happening. Here we are getting the prediction. Just wait, let's see. And finally I got 1 and I lost again, because my prediction was 9 and I got 1. And finally, after playing for so long, I guessed the right number. So my prediction was 4 and I got 4 and I hit the jackpot. So the moment I will click here, it's going to simply transfer the fund back to my wallet address. So you will see this fund will come back to my wallet address. So I have to play 43 times, mean like 20 times I have to play to win this particular round. So it's a very good strategy which you can include and launch, where you can allow the user to simply bid and predict, and if they won, they will get that money back into the wallet, but you will also earn the money if they do the wrong prediction. And you can see so far I played many times and I got this much fund in the contract which I can easily be able to withdraw as a developer. So that's how it will work. The moment you will win, the money would be transferred from the contract to your wallet address. So if I come back here, take 3, click on max and click on this with, it's going to perform the transaction, check for the condition, I'll click on this confirm, and you will find that here it's happening. If I predict the right number, I'll get the fund back to my wallet, almost double it. Otherwise this fund will go straight away to the contract. That's a very straightforward game and it's really powerful. So this time I did the wrong prediction. So I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality we have included and how every single thing is looking fine. So I played multiple times and you can see most of the time I've lost, and the fund went straight away to the contract, which developer or the admin of the contract can withdraw easily. Now what I will do, I'll simply come back to my wallet and go back to the admin account to show you the admin functionality. So I'll simply come back here, which is the account number 3. I'll click on this connect and I'm connected with the admin account. So every single thing is working fine. We have the fund, we have the total game, and this is the what we have. So this is the owner of the contract. You will have the balance, and from here you can able to manage the fund. If you want to deposit the fund in the contract so user can start playing, keep on playing, then you can deposit it. For example, if I want to deposit, let's say 5, I'll give the 5 and click on this deposit, and here the transaction will take place and I'm depositing 5 ETH into the contract. So let's click on this confirm and the fund would be deposited. So here is giving you the load because we're having the loading system. Just wait, soon it will complete, or you can simply give a quick reload. It's absolutely fine, and you will find that we have simply deposited the fund in the contract. If you really want to withdraw, you can do that. So right now I have this much, I want to withdraw 40 ETH from the contract. I can give that, I can click on this withdraw, and it's going to withdraw the fund from the contract and it's going to transfer straight away to my wallet address. So here the transaction is happening. Just wait, once we'll get the confirmation that what is going to display. So just wait, we're having this loading system which is going to load the data, and finally just close this one. It's not that important, but you will see that we have successfully withdraw the fund out of the contract. So that's how you can able to manage the fund in the contract and you can withdraw. That's the one thing we have. If you come back here, the minimum and the maximum you can update, but I would suggest you can do that in the initial state, but if you want, you can simply update that. There's no problem in it. So if I want to go with the maximum bid, I can do that, or I can go with a minimum bid. But if you really want to win the trust of the user, you should always maintain the same standard of the fee. That would be really helpful for you. And here you will find the other percentage which you can simply call it. So if I want to increase it for 10%, I can give the 10% and it will be updated. Let's click on this 10, confirm, and the transaction is happening. Here it's giving you the load, but you can simply reload it and you will find that you have updated to 10%. It's updated. If you want to update the minimum and maximum, you can set this minimum to 1 or you can set this maximum to 10. It's totally up to you. Click on this update and it's going to update the data in the contract. So here we are updating it. Just wait, you can see we are having this loader. You can simply give this confirmation, and once you will reload the page, you can have the update in the minimum and maximum. So if you come back here, every single thing would be changed. Like 1 is the minimum, 10 is the maximum, and that's what we have here. User can simply select and they can easily able to invest the fund. Got it? But I would suggest you to go with the lowest fund. That would be best strategy to have the maximum return. I hope you have understood. Every single thing is looking good and it's 100% dynamic. So you can come back here, you can disconnect wallet, you can click here, you can connect your wallet, and once you will confirm, you will be connected with the wallet. And just wait, you will have the access of the dashboard. If I come back here, change my wallet to a different user, I can simply come back to account number 5 and I can click on this connect. And right now you will find that I haven't done any investment from this, but I can do that. So I can pick number 3 and I want to invest, let's say minimum 1, because I don't have much fund in this. You have to maintain the supply as a admin of the contract. Now I'm going to predict. So I'll say click on this max, and not max, I'll go with minimum 1 because I don't have much fund, and I click on this spin to win. And here I have this one. Click on this confirm and the transaction is happening. If I win, I'll get double of the amount which I'm investing. or I'm going to lose the fund and it will go into the contract. So here it's predicting and it's guessing the number which is coming from the contract, and guess was 3 but I got it 9, so I lost the fund and it's went into the contract. So I hope you have understood all the feature and functionality we have included and how it will work. It's a really powerful application. You will find most of the application on the blockchain and in normal world, where they will provide you this kind of system, play to earn, where you can pick a number, bid. If you win, you can double your amount. So this is a really powerful strategy if you really want to gain capital, because people, investors love this kind of game. They want to have a fun environment where they can simply invest and they can double their money. So you as an admin of the application and the contract, you will have the 90% chance, because we have the 10 number. So if user will select one number, so you will have the 90% chance and the user will have the 10% chance of picking the right number. So I hope you have understood. Now let me provide you all the resources which you need to develop this application, including the final source code, so you can simply download it and you can faster your development. So you can come back to the blockchain code. Here you will find all the project which we have developed on the channel. So you can simply check, we have more than 100 plus projects. So make sure to come back, log in, and once you will log in, you will have this option, click on the source code. There you will find we have more than 100 plus project, and we have built the industry ready project. So you have to build at least 5 of them, and you can check and you can simply launch any one of this project if you want. So you click here, go back to recent project, and here you will have it. Click here, you will come back here, click on the starter file. It will take you to GitHub, and here you can able to understand the entire architecture which we are using. Every single detail is already given, that what are the requirement you need to have and what folder and file structure we are following. So now let's come back here. Now let me show you that once you will get the final source code, how you have to do the setup and test in your system. So when you will take it, you will give your valuable contribution to my team to bring more tutorial like this. Once you will download the final source code, you will get the zip file. Make sure to extract the zip file, then you will get this folder in which you will have the complete source code of the project which you have seen just now in the demo. So we have written this huge code, tons of feature we have included, and all thing is happening dynamically. So make sure to install zip extractor and extract this particular folder. And this is the one which you have to open in your VS Code. So I'll click here. I'll go back to open. I'll go back to desktop, and there I have the folder. I'll select this one, click on open. Now let me give you a complete walkthrough of the folder and file structure which I have included in this particular project and how every single thing is working. Here you will find the complete folder and file structure for this particular project. So the very first folder we have is the component, in which you will find all the code we have coded for the front end interaction with the contract. That's all is there. So this is the admin. We have the banner ad, which you can simply change, and if you want to promote anything, you can simply change this one and it will automatically render in the front end side. So this is the promotion campaign we have added. That's all you can customize. You can come back to the casino roller. So this is where we're going to simply have the waiting time, and we'll try to check that what data we are getting from the contract as a confirmation. So we're going to simply display the details to the user. We have the stats section, we have the custom button, we have the game board, we have the game history, we have the number selector. So this is all the component we have. Simply close this one. You don't need to make any changes. Then we have the config, where we have the wallet configuration. Just keep it as it is. We have the hooks, where we have this entire functionality we have coded to get the data, interaction, and transfer the fund. That's all is there. We have the use history. Just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. Close this one, come back to the pages, and it's going to be a single page application. So you can come back to the API, and here we are getting the data about the provider and the signer, so you can able to perform the transaction. So don't need to make any changes, just keep it as it is. Close this one, come back to the app.js. This is the entire wallet configuration and the context management. We have done it, keep it as it is. Come back to the index file, and there we are rendering all the component we have dynamically based on the user and based on the winning prediction. That's all is there. So you don't need to make any changes, just keep it as it is. Close this one, come back to the provider, and this will allow us to simply make the transaction possible on the mobile device. So just keep it as it is. Close this one. If you want to keep any asset, you can keep into this particular folder, public. We don't have anything into it. We have the CS file, just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. We have the utils, in which you will find the contract details, the address, and the ABI. You will find the contract ABI, and here we have the prediction ABI. So just keep it as it is. Don't change anything. Close this one. Now the most important thing we have is our smart contract, which we have inside this Web3 folder, and we need only this folder for deploying our contract. Once our contract is live and we have the ABI and the address, once is live, then we are done with this particular folder. So the very first folder we have is the contract, in which you will find that this is the huge contract we have coded, which has all the functionality about the validation, security, transfer of the fund, all is there. So don't need to make any changes, just keep it as it is. Come back to the script. This will help us to deploy our contract, and initially we are depositing 10 ETH as a deposit fund. So when the user will start claiming, they can get the reward if they win. We have the test script which we have coded. Just keep it as it is. Don't make any changes. Close this one. Close this one. Come back to the EVM file. You will find that I'm using Hardhat for deploying and testing and performing all the transactions. So I have given the Hardhat private key and wallet address. This is just keep it as it is. If you want to deploy to any other blockchain, you can simply provide the RPC URL and it will work absolutely fine. Close this one. Hardhat setup, and there you will find all the details about how you can do the testing of the contract in the Hardhat local environment. So make sure you should have the latest node version, or you can use 20. And make sure to watch this video if you don't know how to simply install NVM in your system and control the node version. And by default, Hardhat will use this particular account for deploying your contract, and each account which Hardhat will provide you will have 10,000 ETH which you can use for doing the testing. Here we have the network configuration, and here we have all the addresses which Hardhat will do. So you can simply import this private key in your MetaMask wallet and you can simply start testing straight away. So you will find that here we have all of this. It's very simple. We have already covered this tons of time. You can simply copy. By default, Hardhat will use this particular account 2266 as a default. So you can simply copy this private key and you can import in your MetaMask. Very simple. Close this one. This is the Hardhat config file. So I have done the configuration for 3 different network, localhost and the host key. But if you want to configure for any other network like Binance or Polygon, Ethereum, you can simply provide the actual data about the RPC URL, change the chain ID and change the name, and it will work absolutely fine. Whatever name you are giving here, the same name you have to give in your package.json file for deployment. Host key, call it host key. So change it here. And this is the package.json file we have, which help us to deploy the contract and perform all the transactions. So it's really powerful. Don't need to make any changes. It is really powerful and well optimized packages we have used, which is very compatible. It will work absolutely fine no matter after 5 years or 10 years you are watching this video and building this project. It will work absolutely fine. So close this one. Close this one. The next one we have is the environment variable, and here you have to put your details. So by default, you will get the same address when you will deploy your contract using localhost, and this is the chain ID and this is the RPC endpoint. Here you have to get your own API key from Wallet Connect, which we're going to get it because we need the wallet API key which allows to make the connection with the multiple wallet option. So just keep it as it is. We'll get it together, this key. We have the get ignore, we have the JSON config file for the wallet and export and import model. We have the Next.js config file, just keep it as it is. We have the package JSON, and we are using the most stable version. So it will work absolutely fine no matter when you are developing this one. It's every single thing absolutely fine. Now come back to the post CSS, keep it as it is. Come back to the readme file, there you will find all the instruction is given. So you can simply read and understand. And we have this most advanced project, which is the multiple currency, which you can have a look. That's all you can check. And we have the Tailwind CSS. So I hope you have understood that what are the folder and file structure you will get in the final source code and how every single thing would look in the file. Now let's try to do all the installation and perform the transaction and test our final code. So what I will do, I'll do a little bit zoom, and I'm going to open my terminal. So I'm open my terminal, and right now you can see I'm on the main directory, play to on. This is the same main directory. I have to get into this particular directory because I have to do the installation of the package and I have to deploy the contract and get the address and the API. So to get that, I can type cd web3, hit enter. I'm in this specific directory. If I check my node version in this particular directory, I have the latest one. There is no problem in that. But if you have any problem, you can simply downgrade it 20 and you can check with different version. But right now, Hardhat is compatible with the latest node version, so it will work absolutely fine. So what I will do, I'll do the installation of the package. So I'll simply type npm I, hit enter, and it's going to do the installation of the package, and it will happen very quickly because we have very light packages in our project which only deal with the deployment of the contract, compressing and generating of the file and the API. So it's really powerful. Just wait, soon the installation will complete. After that, we're going to start our local node and we'll deploy our contract and we'll start testing all the feature we have included in the smart contract. So just wait, and you can see the installation is started and we are getting this warning depreciated. Simply ignore that. It's not that important. We are focusing on stability. So no matter when you are building, it will work absolutely fine. And stability is the most important thing which you have to focus in the industry, no matter what project you are building. So finally, we are getting a couple of this issues. Simply ignore that because we are using Hardhat just for deployment our project. Don't run any one of this command. So simply clear up your terminal, and now we are ready to start and run couple of commands. So here you will find that I have given bunch of command. So the very first command you have to type is this one. So come back here, type npm run, and give this node, hit enter, and it will start the local blockchain. You will find that this is the RPC endpoint, it will be started, and here you will find that we get all the hardware account which we can simply import in our wallet by copying the private key, and we can test with the contract. And by default, Hardware will use this particular account for deploying our contract. If you want to import this account, simply copy this address, private key, and import in your wallet address. So make sure this should be running. The moment you will stop this, our contract and our application would not work. Now it's running. We have to split our terminal. You can see I'm in the same directory, Web3 directory. This is running absolutely fine. Don't need to make any changes. Just don't need to stop this. I'm in this directory. Now I'm going to simply compile my contract. So this is the contract command we have to execute. Simply type npm run compile, hit enter, and it's going to simply compile our contract, and we'll get our ABI and the artifact. So our contract is compiled, means every single thing is good in our contract. If you open that one, if you come back here you get the ABIs. So don't make any change, just keep it as it is. We got our ABI, close this one, close this one. Now our ABI is there. Now we have to simply deploy our contract. So I can come back here and we have this one. So we are deploying to localhost. So this is the command which I have given. Simply copy, simply type npm run, paste the command, hit enter, and it's going to deploy our contract. So our contract is deployed successfully. You can see we have transferred a couple of funds to our contract as an initial supply. So user can start playing and they can earn the reward if they win and predict the right number. All the transaction we have played, the minimum, maximum, and the house edge which we are charging for, which is 5%. So this looks good. We are done with this particular directory. Our contract is deployed successfully. Make sure this should be running. You can see all the logs which you will find. It should be running. Now what I will do, I'll simply clear my terminal, and I'm in this particular directory. We are done with this particular directory. We have deployed. This should be running. I'll close this one. Now I have to get back to the main directory. So I'll say cd ... I'm in the main directory. Now I have to install all of these packages. All of these packages I have to install. So let's install that. If I check my node version in the frontend side, I have the same node version, the latest one. I can simply type npm I, hit install, and it's going to do the installation of the packages. So just wait. Soon the installation will complete and we can start testing our application. And you can see that installation is got started and we are getting the same depreciated. Simply ignore that. Don't need to worry about it. It's not going to create any impact on the application. We are focusing on stability, and that's the first priority we should have to focus. So finally we are done with the installation. You can see every single thing is good. Simply ignore this one. It's not that important. Now I can come back here, simply clear up my terminal, and right now I'm in this particular directory. But before we start our application, I want to get the environment variable. So it's going to have the same contract address in your end. Every single thing is well set up, but you have to get your own API key from Wallet Connect. So what I will do is I'll open a new tab and type Wallet Connect project ID. Simply type that one and you will find this particular link. Click on here and you will come back here. Make sure to create your account and verify your account. You will have multiple options to create your account with email ID or with MetaMask. I already created my account, so I'll simply get an option called Name Dashboard. Click here and it will take you to your dashboard. So let me log in very quickly. So here I'm into my dashboard after logging successfully, and you will find all the project. So you can click here and you can able to find all the project which you have created. So you can pick any one of the previous project and you can use that API key. So you can simply come back here and you will find the API key somewhere here, which you can simply copy. Like there it is. You can simply copy if you already created one. But if you don't know, you can simply create a new project and type and click on this create, and it's going to create a new project for you. Now you can simply click copy, and that's what you can simply come back here and paste here. So you got your API key, every single thing is well set. Now you are ready to start the application. So come back here and this is the command you have to type. Dev command, npm run dev. Type npm run dev, hit enter, and it's going to start the application on localhost 3000. So you can simply see our application is running absolutely fine. Close this one, close this one. Let me zoom out a bit, minimize this one. Now we can come back here, close this one, open a new tab and click on this local storage. So localhost 3000 on which our application is running, and you will find that it's going to open. So every single thing is looking good. You can come back here, you can see our application is started. We are getting all the logs, perfect. Come back here and here our application is finally live. We have done the initial deposit at the time of deployment of the contract. That is also reflecting fine. If I make on the big screen, you can see I'm connected with a different account, so I can start predicting the number. I can pick this one and I can simply give 1 and click on the spin, and it's going to simply call the contract and Let me log in first. Here I'm logged in, and you can see, wait, click on this confirm, and the transaction is happening. I predicted 8. Let's see what I get. If I win, I'll get the money back in double. If I lose, I'll get this fund into the contract. So finally I lost it, and you can see the money went to straight away to the contract. I can pick 9, click on this max, spin, and just wait. We got it. Now click on this confirm, and the transaction is happening. So just wait. If I predict the right number, I will win, otherwise I will lose. So just a moment, and finally I lost once again, and the fund is transferred to the contract. Now if I come back to the admin account, I can see that I have the control. Now I can able to withdraw the fund if I want. So this is the fund is there. If I want to withdraw, which I have won, and I can click on this withdraw, and the fund would be transferred straight away to the contract to my wallet address. So just a moment, we have this loader as well, so you can simply click on this, and you will find that you have withdrawn the fund, and that's in your wallet. So that's how the entire thing would work. I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality we have included, how every single thing is looking good. You can able to call all of this function, and every single thing is dynamic. You can change the ownership, but I would suggest you not to do it if you really want to trust of the user. So you should always try to go with a particular address. So I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality we have included, how every single thing would be working, and how you can able to deposit the fund in the contract and try to play with the game. If you win, you can double your amount. So that's the only thing I want to cover in this video. With that, I'm ending this. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.